Good evening, everyone. I hope we are good to see on the workflows of change, right? I think we have seen three types of changes. One is emergency, one is standard, one is normal change, correct? So now, how we can edit the workflow? See, normally we have seen that this is going without manager approval, correct? So now if I want to add some other approvals, okay, some other approvals is nothing but suppose we have selected one business service. Yeah, let's share my screen and try to demonstrate. Mm. So this is our instance, right? This is our instance. We created a changes. When you go to the change, this is all changes. Right? So you have multiple changes, emergency, standard, normal, okay? There are multiple changes. So how do we know that which workflow is running? So as of now, this change is going for a flow designer, correct? So now I wanted to tag to workflow, correct? So now first, let's go to here, workflow, correct? Workflow. Workflow editor, we have under service, under workflow editor, we have this workflow editor. So let's bring it our workflow editor. So where we can check here, right? So now here is the change request. Now if you see normal change, we is following, this is the workflow. So what is the workflow it is following? This is the workflow, normal changes. So it is starting here, it is going here and here. So this is the way it is going, correct? So now how do we edit? So check out. Okay, check out and you can go ahead and add further steps. Correct. Further steps is nothing but so I want to add one condition. What is the one condition? Let's open the first change. First, we need to go to change, correct? Which is a create a change. I will go ahead and click the create a change. So we have a pinned model normal, correct? So when we click the normal change, so we are opening. So we are opening the change, but we are selecting SAP as a business service, correct? Now I want to select in case of SAP Enterprise or in case of some other services. What is the some other services? So these all are the multiple services are there. How many is there? 45 services is there. Suppose let's take SAP labor distribution. We are selecting this, correct? For this, whenever I select SAP labor distribution, I want to add approvers additionally, somebody, okay? So where do we do that? So now where is the approval? Approval action is requested here. It is showing, correct? So now once it is change approval policy, it is going for change approval policy. So first is approval action is there, change approval policy is there. Now in between this, okay, in between this, I wanted to add one more approver. Okay, so where do we do the approvals? So here is a core, here is a group, correct? Under core, we will bring here one box. Name SAP labor. So what is the condition I'm selecting here? I'm going here, show related fields. Okay. Show related fields, CMDB, business service, correct? What was that? Our field name is service, correct? Business underscore service. Let's first remove this one. Remove related fields. Business Business service. Service, it is a name called service, not business service. So yes, it is a yes. Service, great. So related fields. Service. Where is a service? Service field. Okay. Service field we are selecting. Then under service field, we have to select a name, correct? Where is a name? I hope you are not understanding. I know that. Let's hold on one moment. So starts with, if is this guy, I'm adding approver, application development team. I'm adding approvers are there. Okay. Any an approval for each group reject. See any one of them waiting, any one of them or whatever condition, correct? First response, all those things we have it. So let's save this one. So I'm mentioning if it is okay, if it is uh, SAP labor, correct? We are selecting SAP labor distribution. So we have to send some special approvals. So what we are trying to do is we will directly put it here. If it is approved, we will go to change manager. If it is rejected, we will go to this one, rejected. Okay. So if it is rejected, it will come here. If it is approved, it will go to next level, correct? So that is how you are going to add approvals in case of if you want. See, on top of it, this is our correct. So if condition also we can go ahead and add it before this. If it is correct, if it is SAP. So how do see what is this? I am trying to do condition. So first in the change table we don't have a service. It is one of the field in service, but you have a reference. Service is a reference table, correct? Reference table is from CMDB. Service is reference table. So we are dot walking. So we are dot walking. Show related fields we are selecting. Then we are going for a service. Where is the service? Service field. Service equal to service field. So under that we need to select name. If name is SAP labor, and it's name. So SAP labor. If it is SAP labor, I'm just adding one condition. So first condition is so this one, correct? So when you request, first I'm selecting. If it is SAP labor, go to this one. And in case of that pass, go to this one. If no, I'm directly sending here. So what I will do is let it be little bit move this one so that you will understand. So first it is coming requested state. Okay, then I am checking. Okay, then I am checking if it is SAP labor distribution. Then I am asking SAP labor approval. If it is not SAP, it is directly going to change it. Okay. If it is approved, it is going to next level. If it is rejected, it is going to discard the change. So I hope now you understood what I am just trying to do is, so let me close this one and try to open a new sheet. So normally when you raise a change, what will happen? Normal change, guys. Can anyone give me what is the normal change flow? We have discussed, correct? This one.
It'll go for approval.
Hello, computer.
So this is the phases, correct? Once you raise a change, it will be in new state. Then your manager will move to news to access to authorize, correct? When you move to authorize, what is happening? It is going to change change advisory board. It is going for approval. Now your customer has come and asking you to add before cab approval. I need one more group. Application development team has to approve. He's saying application development team has to approve, correct? So how do you will check when do they have to approve? When SAP labor is the business service. So same way what we configured in workflow for a catalog item, in case of check this is the passing this one, correct? In case of they are selecting SAP business service as a service, okay, SAP labor business as a service. So then I have to go for first level approval, application development, then I have to go for a cab approval. So others directly it is going cab approval. So what I have done is first I am checking is this change is raised for SAP labor distribution. If yes, I am going for a approval. Which approval? Application development approval. If no, okay, it is not selected by SAP labor distribution, it is directly going to change advisory board approval. Okay, so this is how you are going to update or edit your workflow in the change. Okay, so we have learned this one in RITM level or request level. The same way workflow will be there. Okay, so you have to publish it. So automatically this will attach to your change. You don't need to attach somewhere. It will because it is a attached to the particular table, correct? Particular table and model. So you don't need to do any kind of a, again, take this workflow name, change workflow name and tag it to here because you don't need to do that. Okay, again, so where do we can find this one? N item, correct? N item. So if you go here also, N item will be, change also will be there. Change VLAN. Only proposals will be there. Change, normal change and all will not be there here. Okay. So you don't need to attach your workflow details to change because it's directly we are attaching to table. So where is the table? When you go to suppose workflow, correct? So these are all our tables. If you search here, change underscore request. So these all are your change. So one is this one, normal change. Okay, this is normal change task. This is standard change. Okay, this is emergency change. Okay. So this is the table level. It is already attached here. Okay. So you no need to worry attaching that change workflow into some other place. This is how you are going to update your workflows. I told you last time on the Saturday, can you guys practice this workflow? How to do it? I don't know how many people are done or how many people are try to test. So this is the way to update your workflow. Again, you can go ahead and test it whether it is going for that particular approval or not. Okay, and do it testing. So first you guys has to test and let me know it is not going, then we can troubleshoot it. So do you have any doubt till here, guys? Rajak, Sadiq, Arti, Imran. Sanjay, hello
No,
guys.
no, it's fine. Understand.
The same way for standard change, emergency change. I want at least you guys has to change one or two if conditions and test it. If it is not working, please bring me back tomorrow. So we will try to check and help you how we can direct the changes. Okay. Add some if conditions, some approvals. Okay. All those things. Then we can go ahead and test it. I hope I am clear. So do you want any further practicals or testing to be done on the change management, guys? I hope till here change management we are done. So do you have any further doubt, further questions? We can take it up and solve it. Scenarios. So my customer today, okay, he came back. He was asking me, can you close some of the SC tasks, okay, as a bulk? And he also asked me some of the incident, can you close as a bulk? Okay. So do you know how to do it, guys? As an administrator, you should be closing it. Suppose there are tickets logged 50, 100 tickets. Nobody was taking care in the team, either service task or application development or some. So after 6 months, he found that I wanted to close a bulk. He has a requirement. So now how do you close them? How do you update them? Okay. Do you know how to do it? And do you know how to delete the incident? Suppose, let's take example, some customer came back and asked you to delete few of the records. Few of the records is nothing but either incident, change, or problem, or whatever, correct? He asked you to delete few of the records. But normally we should not be deleting, but there is a certain approvals you can go ahead and take and do it, correct? So when you do it in the all update, when you type update, so you have a first one update job, correct? So the other one you have a delete. So you have a delete job. Okay. So one is update job, one is delete job. Right? So let's work on the update job, correct? So now I wanted to update some of the incident which are in progress, or maybe I can close them. So some of them tickets are open. I have to close. I will click new. So then once I click a new, so this is a real-time scenario, guys. Okay, so I'm bringing incident. I type incident is a table, correct? This is the table. So the next is asking condition. So state, I'm selecting state equal to. So when I search state, you see two are coming. One is task state, one is incident state. Any one of them you can take and try to. So the tickets which are in on hold. Okay, let's preview how many? 7 records. So when you click this link, it will show what is this 7. See, these 7 records. So what I'm trying to do from on hold to, I will bring it to in progress, correct? Again, I will go to here, what I have to update, suppose. I will take state equal to in progress, and I have to update notes. Maybe work notes I have to update, or work notes I have to update, saying that as per customer, I am bringing these tickets from on hold to in progress. You will write work notes. So whether after updating, suppose Now this tickets, when is this updated? 2020, 2025, correct? Last updated. 2025, few of them, and few of them 2020, 2020, some 2020, 15 also is there. So this is the correct. So now when you go to here, when you uncheck this one, okay, so what will happen? You are updating, but your name will not appear and it will not show that you are being updated recently, correct? So business rule is nothing but once you update any business rule backend, like if you are resolving, correct? So there is a after 5 days or 7 days, it has to get closed, correct? So whether you want to run that kind of a rules or not, it is asking. So let's keep this one. I am removing this one. Okay, I'm removing this one. First, I will keep it this one. So next scenario, we will do removing and try to do it, correct? So there are 7 as of now, it is on hold state. Okay. Now I'm trying to update. I'm trying to do update job by having auto update sys field. Sys field is nothing but this updated or updated by whatever, correct? So these are the sys fields. Now I am trying to continue. So once you continue, so it will give you next option execute. Once you save it, it will continue, give execute. So it is running, our job is running, correct? So completed successful. Okay. So now we'll see what is. See, all went to. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. One moment. So all went to on hold to in progress. Now these tickets, whatever tickets were there in on hold, it went to in progress. So now, unfortunately, you have written some wrong. So you felt that you want to revert them. Okay. So by using this job, what will happen is you can roll back them. So let's try to roll back. Whatever you have done, so you are trying to roll back. Let's see whether it came back or not. See, it has come back. So the update job is having all facilities. So this option, rollback option will be there only 14 days. Once you run the job, suppose you updated, so then it will come back. You will have an option to roll back within 14 days that with the old state. Now the similar way, I have delete job, correct? Correct. Now let's create a delete job. I hope till here clear, you guys, correct? How to update. Now somebody asks you, you want to close. Suppose let's stay, sorry, I think update is a job. So you want to resolve, when you want to resolve, what you will do? So one job we created, correct? This is the one job just now we created, the job name is here, correct? Now one more job we are trying to create it. So incidents. So which tickets I have to update? State equal to in progress and priority equal to P2 tickets. I will just 4 records are there. What is this 4 records? This 4 records, somebody asks you, can you close this? So what you have to do is, first you need to select a state. So whether you are closing or resolving, correct? So you have to resolve only. Now, while resolving this incident, what is the mandatory fields? So while resolving, what is the mandatory fields, guys? Resolution code is mandatory and resolution notes is mandatory. So same thing, we need to update. So resolution code. Solution providers. Fixing. So now let's see, these tickets are when is out updated 2025 7th. Okay, 7/23. Okay. Now I will remove this one. Okay. So I don't want to show my name. Okay. So these tickets, I'm selecting these in progress tickets, P2 tickets. I'm trying to resolve and resolution code is resolve and provide. So let's run this job now. Okay. Execute. So why I'm taking backup? Because I want to see if I remove this filter, automatically it will leave, correct? So we are selected in progress, all those things, correct? So let me go back to my sheet. These are the 4 incidents. Bye. Export, exported, 0, manage limit, file export. Come on. See, it is automatically what happened, all these are resolved. We did resolve, correct? So these are become resolved. Okay. So the similar way you can go ahead and write it. Suppose you don't have numbers. Suppose you want to take some random numbers. Random numbers is nothing but suppose only 19, 14, you have to take it. So what you do is, so you will go to update job again, create a new incident. So it is not only incident, any table you can go ahead. So number. So now we are using number is one of, correct? So I have multiple numbers. Okay. So you are selecting particular numbers and trying to preview it. So I want only two to update. So that way also you can go ahead and update selecting fields and all those things. Now if you see that numbers, it is updated 23 because we removed this one, correct? While updating autosys field. Now if I mention this one, it will automatically show today is only updated. Okay. And updated by administrator all this thing. So that is how you can go ahead and update. The same way you can go ahead and delete the, so this is the delete job, correct? Data management, this is the delete. So delete, how do you navigate delete? Here is delete. Right? So when you search delete, so here is a delete job. So there is no jobs. Now still you want to delete two incidents. Somebody came and asked you, can you delete this incidents? Incident number is one of review 2 records, continue. Okay, execute. Proceed. So 2 numbers out of 4, 2 numbers are gone. See? So that is how your update and delete jobs will be done. Okay, so this is one of the important topic. On a daily basis, we will be getting a requirement from the customer. Delete job and this update job. So same way, any table you have to select which fields you have to update, which so you have to go ahead and update it.
Now, if only one field is there, which is other fields not mandatory. So any one field, if we want to update, mass update we can do, no, instead of.
Yeah, not updated. So even you can disable that sysauto update, so it will not show your name also once you update it.
Okay.
So anything else, guys, on this topic?
We can also schedule these jobs.
No.